Not even supposed to be here today. Yada, yada, yada.
Good evening, folks. My name is George. This show is Don't Panic Flip. I've got my tablet here. And Dice says, oh, right, Denver Airport, it is always under construction. Let's make it 15 hours. I joke, but I don't. I love you, Denver. Just finish the airport, please. All of us here in Colorado want that airport finished. I can't stress how stressful it is to have to plan for years. This is pre-COVID. They started this, and it feels like I don't know how long they were expecting this construction to last, but I guess it's going on 6 or 7 years at this point. Grammy saying I wouldn't hold your breath. I get it. I wouldn't, I'm not holding my breath either. We just got a hey. I guess there was no sound associated with that, but I got sounds earlier. So sounds I think are working. Hold on. Of course, song ends right there. I'm just trying to dial in the background music here. Denver real estate is nearing Las Vegas timelines. It's just constantly in a state of construction. So, man, I've kind of showed off some of the music, and I've let y'all know that I've been working on a side project. There's not a lot of other people on here right now. Benjamin has been helping doing a bunch of testing for it. And it's kind of ready to go. And I'm hesitant to flip the switch and start exporting it to both iOS and Android apps. But just for funsies, because you guys have nothing better to do, I'm gonna walk you through what we came up with here. So, you guys know I've done a lot of weird stuff with AI. I kind of, in a weird way, reinvented Napster with AI. So, this app is called Boomvox, and it is kind of like a Pandora competitor. You're gonna see we're missing lots of images here. That's taken care of now. We're in dev. I'm in the dev environment, so you're gonna see a bunch of junk that just doesn't make a lot of sense. But what you're hearing in the background is music that is all generated essentially on the fly. Now there is a small waiting. It's not like generating while you're actively listening to the song. But this is where you build different stations. As you like and dislike stations, the stations get better at understanding what it is you want to be listening to at any time. Yeah, exactly. On the fly. But we're listening to Zoe's station right now, which Zoe created earlier tonight. And I can come back in here and we can switch to sea shanty dubstep, which is what was requested the other night on stream. And once again, not a lot of images because we generated everything when I wasn't able to pull back images, but got that figured out. But this, let's see, we put in Sea Step, gave it a name. We said pirate sea shanty mixed with rhythm and dubstep, dark haunting melodies, deep dark voices, and lyrics about pirates and the love of the open sea and the inevitable ruin. I threw the ruin piece in there just to give it kind of a dark tone. But man, I just described what it was I was looking for, and it doesn't have to be like that, right? Like I could be. In fact, let's have some fun with this. The streaming station. In fact, we're gonna make this instrumental. But I'm streaming late nights on Twitch. Typically Pinball, but sometimes retro video games, and I need some good background music that helps me achieve a good flow state. Make it nothing but the sounds of running streams. It could do that. I think it could do that. I haven't actually tried non-musical things. So we're gonna go ahead and create that station, and it's gonna do a bunch of stuff in the background, tuning to the right frequency, and it's gonna kick off the creation of some songs, and that's the gist. You just start listening to the sounds. You can get in there, you can make modifications if you want to. This is called the streaming station. Now, it takes a little bit to get things kicked off as it creates the first few songs, but after that, it's just active listening. It keeps itself refreshed with new music by either finding other generated songs that match what you're looking for, or it generates a new one on the fly. And you can come in here. You have save songs. You have save stations, and kind of new fun stuff. There's display name, email. You got a couple different themes you can work with here. Accent colors. I'm gonna turn off the queue for simplicity right now. I've worked in different plans, and then the new thing I worked on this afternoon is called Vibe Print. So we'll give this a second. All right, so think of this as your musical DNA. So I've given a lot of likes and dislikes to songs across all of my stations, and these are where you're going to see commonalities between the music that I like or dislike. Yeah, ping. And red and pink are things that I've disliked. The larger the font, the more times I've liked or disliked it. Right? And what's great is that this isn't just for fun. These all get used to help generate, once again, better music. So your musical DNA, the more likes and dislikes you give to a station, we go back here, helps the station generate music that more accurately fits what you're looking for. So we can come back here, and once again, you should see an image. All right, there's information about how it was generated. You can send this off to other people. You can save the station. You can like or dislike the song. But I'm gonna come back here, and let's make that queue visible. And then you can come down here and actually take a look at the queue when it's prepped to play, and this is where it gets kind of fun. So I'm gonna skip down to, let's say, the 4th to the last song. And notice it's immediately looking to try and make something else available. And it decided, you know what? I don't have anything else that fits dubstep and sea shanty, so I'm gonna go ahead and generate you another 4 or 5 songs here, George. Boom. Found another one. I'm interested. Is that a... Huh. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see what just happened. Hey, this is great that we're doing this because I have been bug fixing now for a while. These are the songs we just created for our new station that are coming in there. The generating isn't specific to these are all the generators. Oh man, Jojo Dojo, thank you so much for the raid. In fact, if you just came over from Jojo Dojo, I swung over there and I was hanging out for a little bit, lurking in the background. Jojo, I hope you had a fantastic stream, but Jojo was playing on... shit, we're upgrading, but was playing on Pokemon, which is what we are gonna be doing. Yeah, Jojo, great stream. Seriously, fantastic. And
usually do.
Alright, thumbs up.
People are gonna be
Let's do this.
they get more of the same.
Oh my god, he just ran in.
More of the same, although you have a premium or an LE, I think, and I just have a lowly pro. So they're gonna get to see a little bit of the difference on play as it goes from premium back to pro. But we were walking just a minute ago through. That's awesome. I figured out that quick issue, but I'm gonna go to the streaming station now, and we'll get some good background music on, and we'll switch over. Oh, that's so great because now the new sea shanty music is gonna show up in this playlist, but it's a temporary issue. It shouldn't be happening like that. That's more than enough having a pro. You know, it's interesting. I think I may actually get rid of my pro and plan to upgrade to a premium. The magnet in the center is sees Henty. The magnet in the center is really helpful. There's not a lot going on in the game. So to have even a couple of extra items really kind of rounds the game out. Otherwise it feels barren. Like it feels like there just isn't much to it. You're shooting the left ramp, left orbit, right orbit. Those are the 4 primary shots of the entire game. Oh, shoot. I forgot to switch back over. Oh, night. 8 Crosstown is headed to a launch party tonight at 7. All right. How is the music? Is the music too loud? Is it in the background enough? Like, I want you to be able to hear the music, but not have it be so overpowering.
The realm of Pokemon is wide and vast.
Hold on. We're gonna have to restart. I'm dumb. I forgot the chat. I gotta bring the chat with me. Chat. All right, music is not overpowering. I like how the advertisement on the Pro shows premium gameplay. Of course, they want that. Oh wow, the advertisement right now is about all the upcoming launch tournaments. I will definitely agree with that. Upgrade for home use plus that Whirlpool feels so good. What I dislike about the Whirlpool is the slowdown, but it's always cool to have something else. Once again, there's so little on this game. Damn it, I have to keep restarting. I also forgot to log in. And we're starting to log in because we figured out how to capture a whole bunch of different guys. All right, come on. Left flipper, DPF, and we're a go.
Our trainer's adventure through the world of Pokemon takes its first step.
All right. Wow, the game is already being kind of a jerk, and that's fine.
Ball save.
We just have to play better. All right, so a couple different things that they released in the new code. The big one is the assist, right? So we need to be focusing on the assist. The training adds a little bit more time on a mode. I don't know that I really care about adding time on modes. My goal is to make it through them and get to the mini wizard mode and then loop back through and get back to the mini wizard mode. That's our new goal. And these assists help out a lot.
Pokemon discovered.
So we have one
Shoot
assist
Pokedex
now.
to scan Pokemon.
And there we go. Now we got the scan.
The Spot Panda Pokemon hit purple shots to light the Pokeball.
So we're gonna go
And
there.
shoot the Pokeball to catch the Pokemon.
Awesome. We caught our first Pokemon.
Pokemon caught.
All right, so we have a battle lit, but what I want to do is bring in more.
Shoot the town scoop to
That's
start a rival battle.
unfortunate. More of the assists, man. I want 3 assists right away. Hey, Brooklyn, welcome. How do you get the assist? That's what we're talking about right now. So hang on. You just hit the combo collect, and you got to watch. Like the UI has not been updated at all. It's still crap, and I'm sorry. It's early. We're at 0.82. We need a lot more information on this LCD display right here. Yeah, there. We need. There's a delay on my feedback, so it's like 6 seconds. So when I check, I have to wait. We want. I want a lot more information there. I want to know how many of the assists I currently have because you max out at 3. And then, honestly, there should be not only a big notification that you got an assist, something auditory would be fantastic. But yeah, but just something static on it to tell me how many I have. All right. Nothing on that. I'm gonna go ahead and start a mode. There we go. So now we have 3. You saw it. Brooklyn, you may have seen it. It's there for a second. It just flashes 1, 2, or 3. So we now have 3 assists. I can go into my battle, and I should be able to use all 3 assists very quickly. Well, that sucked. Don't do it that way. All right.
A rival trainer
Forest
enters
battle.
the forest.
I'm gonna try and drop catch. Totally got there. All right, so we're gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go
What a
there.
sparkling
I'm gonna take
move.
the easy ones first.
Shoot the town scoop to collect a mystery award.
I'm gonna go one more there, one
This
more
is
there,
what perseverance
and one more
means.
there. Now I should light the super in the middle.
You see
Nope.
other teams breaking down in moments like this, but not the trainer and Pokemon team. Fresh burst.
All right, we're gonna try.
Toxic
Nope.
twist.
Really?
Heavy hit.
There we go. Come around. Let's go for this right ramp. Got it.
Big Pokemon energy.
Darn it.
Can't touch this.
What do we want? And final shot. Got it. Okay. There. So we got 3 helpful uses.
True.
Out of
each
that,
match
which was
brings
great.
them one step closer to
And
the
evidently
gates
we're
of
playing
the
with Charmander
Pokemon
right now.
Arena. But are they ready?
There's also a combo collect there. I don't want to use. Actually, I was safe. I was totally fine there.
Double prizes, baby!
Up and around. You got that. Left ramp. I mean, it feels solid. We'll grab that mystery. 10 Pokeballs, which still have no use right now. Evil says, I appreciate this pin. Has some friendly features like the timer pause when you get in the pop bumpers. It does have some friendly features in there, and I do love that it slows down like that. Cole, Streambard, welcome. I now have a question. How much did this table cost? So I think MSRP is $69.99 on the pro version of this table. Get that. All right, we're cool. We're gonna go for that right ramp. Awesome. Man. I'm gonna try the left ramp. Got it. And I missed the collect. Nope, it wasn't hard enough, so we're gonna have to do it again. Awesome. So Squirtle 1 is completed. Now we have to do that for the others, but the big thing I'm focused on right now
Just in time for the
is
next
collections
adventure.
at this point. So we want to hit pop bumpers or we want to hit spinners to light our next opportunity to collect.
Pokemon discovered.
Pokemon discovered. Let's go ahead and hit the hell out of that.
Happiny, the Playhouse Pokemon. It carries a round white rock in its belly pouch. If it gets along well with someone,
There's
it
one.
will sometimes give that person the rock.
2. And 1 more to capture. Got it. All right, so we got our 3 captures, and I think we have 1 over here on the assists.
Pokemon caught.
$69.99 as in this one table cost. Yes, exactly.
All scoring is doubled.
Not good. Quick decision. All right, so we started a mode.
Bulbasaur's story begins.
So let's get a discussion going, says Dice. Who went to see Mortal Kombat 2? I did, unfortunately. Who saw the first one? And why is everyone in my office hyped on it? I don't understand why anyone who's seen this film would then be hyped about it. I really enjoyed the newer take on... Oh, no. Jesus. I really liked the first Mortal Kombat from this group.
Team
I
Rocket
did not like this one. It was missing all the things, like the stuff that makes a good movie. It did not have any of it. Hey, we got ourselves an extra ball. Brooklyn saw the Iron Maiden movie. What is the Iron? Was it about the band Iron Maiden? We got a danger. Honestly, I'm not all that upset. That was a decent move for a single danger. All right, we're gonna get a freebie there. Yeah. And we drained out, so we didn't quite get that last collect shot. We should have gotten that last one.
Shoot again.
Okay. George is mad because they did away with lore and made it a fighting move. No, it was a huge disconnect, and if I go into it, I'm gonna give spoilers away. But it was like right off the bat in the first 5 minutes of the film, they had already lost me. Like it was just very poorly done. I'm not opinionated or anything about it.
Super skill shot.
Please bring your seat backs and tray tables to their upright position.
What do we want? Okay. Now we've got 2 modes lit, both on the right side. Awesome. So we started that mode.
Finding Charmander.
Come on. We don't need this kind of shenanigans. Let's start the multi-ball.
Hey, hold the phone. Get Pikachu and collect stamps. Jackpot!
Awesome. Wow.
Jackpot!
So we got our Add-a-Ball, which we almost had to use immediately. Now we're using it. Got it.
3, 2, 1. Time is up.
All right, so we do have the super jackpot. Cool.
Super jackpot!
Oh, that was crap, but whatever. We got the super out of that. That mode is also done, and we get to put a 2x multiplier on one shot. So let's...
I should have known you couldn't handle this, Meowth.
Let's put it there. And that's signified by that X.
Pikachu versus Raichu.
Hold on, I'll catch up on chat here in a sec.
Double super jackpot!
Really trying to hit that. I don't know where I'm at on the number of assists.
Super jackpot!
All right, we are now ready
Pikachu
for
wins!
our mini wizard mode. I don't know where we are on collects at the moment, but let's go into our mini wizard, which did get a lot easier in the
Pikachu
update.
versus Charizard.
This table is officially licensed. I don't know if it's by, I'm assuming it's Nintendo. I don't know for certain. All right, first phase is done. Oh, we're ready for the second phase. There. Now we're ready for a third phase.
Double prizes, baby!
I think we need one more shot. And Jenga. All right, so now we're on to our final phase, which has to, I have to hit the left orbit here. Cool. Yeah, that works. We're gonna go left orbit. Got there. Awesome. Man. It's gonna hurt. Man, all right, we need one more shot, and then we light the final super. I'm gonna try a little under over here. Come on. It's okay, we have a little bit of time on
9,
this.
8.
There we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you kidding me? I missed the easiest shot!
Their bond steadied the winner, and their skill carried them through.
All right,
as
well,
the journey continued.
Whatever. Let's see. It's Game Freak, a subsidiary of Nintendo. I guess licensed it. Brooklyn said, I enjoyed it. I'm a fan of the brand. They did a good job on the history and the passion of the fan base. Lots of big name fans were interviewed. Wait, hold on. I gotta go back up. Oh, got it. The Iron Maiden thing. The machine itself, got it. Yeah, the code is coming along. Obviously, the machine is done. That said, they did have a manufacturing issue they had to fix. Cole, we do have a pretty good idea of how they're planning to lay out the code. And in fact, we'll stop after this game and I'll show you what we have documented.
Set, adventure.
He really funny. The actor, no. I think he likes metal hard rock. Not sure. Hold on. Got it. Dirty Pool Pinball, welcome. Dirty Pool. There was Yo-To. I actually read it as Yo-Yo. I don't know why the first time through, so we were... Gotcha. I picked up what you were putting down there. So, trying to make some progress here. We just made it to the Mini Wizard mode, but in reality, you have to make it to the Mini Wizard mode twice if you want to try and make it to battle Mewtwo and then get to the Ultimate Wizard mode. So to do that, you have to loop it around twice. We're on ball 3 right now. We don't currently have an extra ball. There is an opportunity to get one with a mystery, and we do have mystery lit. And we have only collected, we've only beaten the first battle. So we do want to focus on collecting more Pokemon and trying to get that as well. Because you have to, in order to get to the wizard mode, you're going to have to loop around twice the modes in the game, the story modes. And that gets you to battle Lucario and the dragon guy. What's the dragon guy's name? Charizard. So Charizard and Lucario, that's what you get for battling the making it around 2 times on the 4 modes of the game. That's really not that bad. You also have to collect enough Pokemon in order to get to Arena, which is once you've defeated, I think, the 4 different areas, you get into an arena battle, which is its own mini wizard mode. And then finally, there's something that has to do with Team Rocket, I think. And then finally, you can battle Mewtwo. Dragon guy, I need a smoke. Yeah, Charizard. Sorry, the dragony looking one. I missed out on Pokemon. Like I aged out of Pokemon just as it got popular. I stopped playing video games because I got a car. Big Dick B. Pikachu. Well, everyone knows Pikachu. That there's Big Dick B. We really need to reference that or have that be somehow redeemable while we're playing this. Cool, there's our mystery. The advanced outlane Balsing. Okay, or we can just end our seemingly decent ball there. There are over 1,000. Sure, why not? That dragon-looking one. All right, let's go check out. I have. It's not a great visualization yet. We'll spend some more time on it as the code actually gets solidified. All right. So, here we go. This is kind of what we're looking at. And I was trying to describe this. I feel like I did a bad job. But you've got your story modes level 1. And that leads you to Charizard. That's Bulbasaur level 1, Squirtle, Charmander, Pikachu. And then you have to go through and beat them again in level 2. Now, level 2s are not yet in the game. If we started one just a minute ago, in fact, we made it back. I don't know if you guys remember that. We made it to where Lucario should have been, but Lucario's not in the game. Neither are any of the level 2s here at this point. So we'll get back. We'll test that out again. We'll show that off just because it's fun. The other thing you have to do, though, is make it through the 4 battles, which are in the middle of the screen. You have to make it through Forest, Lake, Mountain, and Desert to get to Arena. So Charizard, Lucario, Arena, and then there's Defeat Team Rocket, which evidently is also going to be required in order to challenge Mewtwo. I don't know though. This one is a big question mark for me because technically it's not on the pinball machine, but it's on the card. So if you actually look at if you take a close-up view of the rules card actually on the machine, it makes it seem like you have to defeat Team Rocket, but it's not on the play field. Kind of interesting there. Onion turtle? Yeah, seriously. How do we look that up? Like, misnamed Pokemon funny video.
About Tinder. What's up, Ray Ray? He told me to get this like Pokemans app right here, so I went and got it, and they got these cool little characters like dinosaurs and ducks and shit, you know.
This guy shows up and he starts calling the Pokemon by the wrong names. I don't know, just on purpose to patronize me, making fun of me. I don't know what his deal was. He called Bulbasaur.
That's Onion Turtle.
Geodude.
Punchy Rock.
Meowth.
That cat with the long ass arms.
Ekans.
Purple shit.
He called Diglett.
That's floor shit right there.
And Doug Trio.
That's 3 floor shits.
He knew Pikachu, but everybody knows Pikachu.
Oh yeah, that's Pikachu right there.
He called Weeping Bell.
Oh, that's almost a pair.
Weedle.
Party Wiener.
Beedrill.
Everybody know that's Big Dick B.
Bees don't even have dicks. It's a...
My homeboy who actually told me about...
Oh my God, Evil Peaches, you haven't seen this? It's so fantastic. Thank you for Dirty Pool referencing it, because I forgot about it, but it does need to be, that needs to be a redemption. Big Dick B. Bees don't even have dicks. It's so great. So jumping back over here, that's it, right? Like you do this, you do that, you do that, you do this, and you get to challenge Mewtwo, and then you become the Pokemon Master. That's a lot. I'm gonna have you know, for a game that's meant to bring kids in, these battles are tough. And the game was made a lot easier. It is still tough. So I have a feeling we're gonna get more balancing in the near future. You know, this is not working out for me right now. It's a little too chill. We're gonna go back to the acapella dubstep. This was pretty awesome. We're gonna turn it up just a hair though. Yeah. May bees not ever have dicks, as long as your dicks don't ever have bees. 8 Crosstown says, probably the difference between people who have actually played the Pokemon games and who played through Pokemon Go. All right, does that, who was asking about rules earlier? And I said we'd come back over here and we'd look at it, but visually, that's where we're at right now. Continuing to add to this, we got Kong over here. We got D&D, we got X-Men, still a little surly about that one. Jaws, it'd be great if they made X-Men better. And not just like it's mostly there. It's just basic. This is the pumpkin spice latte of pinball games right now. In terms of code, it's actually a fantastic shooter, but the code is just, it's Guardians of the Galaxy all over again, with a little bit of a perk system added. I do need to clean up Godfather and Jurassic Park. I keep saying that. At some point we'll do it, and we'll just do it together. Because, you know, more hands is less work or something like that. Yeah, I think so. What did I just fix? Optional identifiers. Okay, yeah, that's gonna break some stuff, I think, if I push that out. So, we're not gonna do that. Instead, we're gonna go back. Digging this music. Also, I want to get us to the cool stuff. So we have the cool camera now. I don't, like, I feel like I have to change this because we need to get there quick, man. This is way too cool. Oh, shoot. We've also got to go through and do this one. Oh, yeah, the layout's way more fun. No argument there. But where's the depth? Where's the depth? I want character building. I want modes that lead into side quests that maybe benefit you in the late game in terms of progression, but don't hold you back. They're optional. That's what I want. I want Harry Potter levels of thought and integration.
You should know that the man with the power of nature can bring it to the end of the life. And you should know by my smile and just look in my eyes that you are about to be massively forced to give up. Chicken attack, chicken attack. Watch your back before it fades to black. Them I look harmless, but them come on, chicken out.
I don't know what just happened. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm not logged in, obviously.
Is vast beyond.
There we go. There we go.
So
much better.
Our trainer's journey begins.
Pokemon discovered.
All right,
Shoot
cool.
Pokedex to scan
There
Pokemon.
we go. We found a shot. Cool, 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 cool. Outlane ball save. Exactly what I intended to do there. The chickens did take over. All right, capture there.
Raichu, the mouse Pokemon. Hit purple shots to light the Pokeball.
Got it. Okay, so we got our first Pokemon captured, which is, what was it,
Pokemon
Raichu?
caught. Shoot the town scoop to start a rival battle.
And what is that? That is, it's a game about throwing animals you captured into your pocket compartment. And they're supposed to fight for dominance. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of awful. It definitely is. Has anyone made the like, is anybody paying them a fair wage?
With the power of nature, you are never alone, and you can't live alone, man. Every beast, every tree follows me to the end, and you're about to be myself free.
To collect a mystery
Chicken
award.
attack.
Oh no!
Chicken
Stop
attack.
missing. All right, we got a mystery.
Watch your
2.5.
back before it fades to black. Them I love calm, that's pas them que non chicken attack.
No chicken go. Chicken go. Got it.
The Squirtle Squad has saved the day. Just in
Up and
time
around.
for the
I'll
next
take that.
adventure.
I'll take that. Perfect timing, as always. Did you see that somebody made a mod that looks like exactly that Pokédex that just goes up over the left-hand side over the ramp? I gotta say, it looks pretty damn cool. It doesn't integrate with the game, obviously, since it's a mod. But man, it would be great if it did things like when the game did stuff via a light sensor or something along those lines. It would be very cool.
Super skill shot.
All right, come on. We're gonna go
Pokemon
left
discovered.
orbit. Oh, and as a result, we have discovered yet another Pokemon.
Ow! Must bring me that Pikachu.
Fletchling, the tiny robin Pokemon. This Pokemon is normally calm, but once it
One.
enters battle, its hormonal balance changes
Two.
and it becomes aggressive.
3. All right, so we've captured now 2 Pokemon. No way to keep track of that here. Cool. We've got modes available now in the left orbit and the right ramp. I guess I'm gonna focus on. You know what? Let's work on collecting more of the assists in our Pikachu multi-ball. How about that? And we'll get a mode done all at the same time.
Jackpot! Super jackpot!
All scoring is doubled.
Go chicken go! Go chicken go!
Jackpot!
Okay. Awesome.
Super jackpot!
Cool. I don't know how many assists we're at because once again, we don't have access to it. But whatever. Feel like I should have some assists right about now. Let's go with that super. All right, we've got that beautiful Addaball. we get? I don't know. Cool.
Jackpot!
And survey says, I guess let's go there to there. So we're gonna get that add-a-ball. There's a super. Fine game. Fine if you're gonna be like that. One more to like light super jackpot. Got it. All right.
Jackpot!
Got it.
Super jackpot!
Man, I feel like have all of them. I have. Uh-oh. Somebody just did some. Laser Los. Los, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're having a great night. Man, G Multiballer, This Blood and Glitter, Andy Bagwell. Andy, welcome. Los, Captain Zanzibar. Xander, I hope you're having a good night. Y'all, thank you so much for coming over. We're going to level up in a second, and you're going to be forced to listen to some cool, maybe old school cool music. But we do get a new camera on the new Level Up. Welcome to Level 4, y'all. Seven-day stream marathon. Los, I was there for bits and pieces of it, man. Congratulations on 7 days. The new shaved head looks amazing. There was a part where you shaved it and you left the sides, you just shaved the top. I really think there was opportunity there. Yeah, that was a very fun stream. Thanks for putting that on. Dice is gonna run to get more wings. I love it. Our goal tonight is we're just playing around with some of the new code. We have the assists now. The LCD on Pokemon is still really limited, so I don't know where I'm at on the number of assists. I think it's fine. And let's see, Lucario, which you get is the second level mini wizard mode you can't get to. I doubt Arena is in the game yet, and none of your level 2 modes are in the game as of yet either. So that's where we're standing right now. We're having some fun. Y'all, it'll be Monday for me in 20 minutes. I know that's what went out on the message. Once again, Los, congrats. And also, if you're new here, if you haven't been by before, my name is George. This show is Don't Panic Flip. We've got a few pinball games we play, occasionally some arcade games, occasionally some computer games, and occasionally some console games. We refer to this lovingly as the Panic Room. We're on our 4th iteration of it, and we have the ability to move around kind of fluidly to all these different areas and just start streaming from them. It would help if I could actually hit a shot, though. That worked out wonderfully. We're gonna try that again. Gonna wait for this to come down. Oh. And survey says
Double prizes, baby!
we completed the mode. All right, we've got 2 of the story modes done. We're currently on ball 2. We're ready for a battle. I think we're maxed out on assists. So why don't we go into the battle? We'll try to go into the battle. Well, we're gonna try. Fourth time's a charm. There we go. Fourth time's a charm. We're in our battle. We're still in the first zone. We've got 3 helpful hits. I think I'm gonna try and use these sparingly.
Where sunlight sparkles through the leaves, and every branch is buzzing for a great battle. Sharp sting. Big
There's
spark.
1. There's 2. There's
Whoa, that
3.
energy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Is that enough?
But
It is
I've
not
never seen
enough.
a lineup like this. Wild focus.
Shoot the town scoop to collect the extra
Nice.
ball.
I'm going to use that last one to collect. Now what does it want me to hit? We have an extra ball. I guess it wants me to hit the middle.
This is wild.
We got the ball save on that. That was very lucky. How many shots do I need to make on this?
Iron impact.
I'm going to backhand that left ramp. What do we have? Oh, last shot. We have beat this mode and we collected. That was a lot of shots to
The
complete that.
adrenaline was
Cody,
bouncing
welcome.
off the branches in
By
that
chance, do you
forest
do...
battle. But the trainers
Cody,
got no
you know
time
what?
to
I
rest on their
don't.
laurels if they hope to make it
Not
to
really.
Pokemon Arena.
Replay.
Oh no. I did not want to switch that. Like, I played in a league recently, and it's a lot of fun to hang out, I feel like, but I just really like playing for progression and a lot less for playing for points.
Extra ball.
Jackpot!
All scoring is doubled.
Jackpot!
All right. And we got ourselves an add-a-ball here. Cool. What are we going for now? We've got the add-a-ball. We could potentially work on collecting more of the assists at this point. Let's see. Captain Booty Tickled. What a great name. Says, I'm trying to get into doing IFPA stuff, but don't know what to expect whatsoever. Ah! Now, you're in with a great group of people. Like, Los is Andy Bagwell, the Laser Los. I imagine there's a few other people who were in chat earlier who do play a lot in tournaments. I have done and played in probably about maybe 30 tournaments or so, but I'm not a big tournament player. But there are people in chat who can answer those questions, I think, perfectly for you.
Super jackpot! Super jackpot!
Yeah, I mistimed that. I kind of forgot about the add-a-ball. I didn't see an assist on... Oh, no. There you go. Double flip. That was perfect. All right. 16 million, Team Rocket. So they did nerf the points on Team Rocket Multi-Ball. No. I think they upped the points on Team Rocket Multi-Ball, and they nerfed the points on Pikachu Multi-Ball. There we go. Andy jumped in. Just go to a tourney. Nearly everyone I've run, and you've run about 150, have first-time players at them. Going will automatically make a profile for you when you play, and you'll start seeing results after 5 tourneys. There you go. And got into a phone pinball and wondering what if there's a learning curve to using a real system. Oh, for sure. So, Captain booty tickled. That's really funny to say. We're just gonna call you Captain for the rest of the night. If you get the opportunity, go on location, play in a physical game. Playing physically with a physical pinball machine is wildly different than, let's say, phone play, and even wildly different than, let's say, VP Pinball. Now, there's a massive community for virtual pinball, but it does play very differently than physical pinball. So if you get the chance, go out there and put a couple bucks at your local arcade. You know, feed some local business a couple of dollars, and you will very likely, if you enjoy the phone version, you may just fall in love with physical pinball. Do I have a favorite? Oh wait, I don't know if that was geared towards me. Do you have a favorite? When you say system, I'm assuming you mean a pinball machine, right? And these are great questions, by the way. Squalito, welcome to the stream.
Pokemon discovered.
All right, we got another Pokemon. Let's go
Poliwag,
ahead and do that.
the tadpole Pokemon. The swirl on its belly is its inside showing through the skin. It appears more clearly after Poliwag eats.
Oh, get in there. Oh. Nope, we're not going to do that. Yes, machine. Okay. It's a really good question. So, first of all, Captain, you should go check out pinside.com. Fantastic location to really wet your teeth? That doesn't sound right. You think you cut your teeth, you wet your whistle? No, I can't think of what the phrase is right now. But to get started, go check out pinside.com. Fantastic website. They also keep track of what they say are like the top 100 pins. That's not, it's a lot of them, right? Get your feet wet. There you go. Thank you. Andy, I appreciate that. So you want to get your feet wet with Pinside. There are so many different games. There's old games, there's new games, there's games from the 90s, which is a completely different style of game, let's say from the 80s, or the games that are being done now. What you're seeing now, we're in like a pinball renaissance at this moment.
Time to plunge on
Retro
and
Casey, thank you so much.
something new.
We're going through a pinball renaissance where we're getting some of the best games ever made with some of the deepest codes, some of the biggest capabilities, the most fun mechs. We've gone too far in some realms, especially that was the 80s and 90s that led to the downfall of pinball, to where we are now, where people are, for the most part, treating their pinball companies like businesses still, and keeping the hobby alive, staying alive is going to help it continue to grow no matter what. People,
so little time.
When people see these pinball machines, they're like, wow, I didn't realize you still made them. That's a real common one that shows up all the time. But there are quite a few, and if you check out the Pinside maybe top 30 or 40, those are probably going to be some of the better games out there. But it depends on, once again, the style of game. In fact, you know what? We're going to pause. I'm going to show you some of the depth that we're talking about. Turn that down just a hair. All right. So, where are you? Oh. I love what's going on with the newest IP. Oh, for sure, man. The licensing is great. So when we talk about depth, a lot of the older games, there's very simple. There really isn't a concept of depth. It's really about how to light a spinner. Let's say, when I say older games, I'm talking about 1960s or 70s. Multiballer says some games are better for tourneys than others. Also, another fantastic point. Some games, hold on, we're gonna go to Pinside. Right, and let's just go to the top 100, and rather than talking about it, let's go ahead and take a look. So, in the top 10 here, you've got Godzilla, newer game. You've got Harry Potter, Jaws, Jurassic Park, and then you have your first older games. So these are 90s games, Medieval Madness and Attack from Mars. And then you have Evil Dead that just came out recently. Monster Bash, older game. This is a 90s game. Metallica Remastered, which just recently came out, and then Iron Maiden from 2018. So In terms of licenses, man, you've got some big ones here. You've got Harry Potter, you've got Jurassic Park, you've got Metallica in terms of a musical license, the same with Iron Maiden. And there's a lot of people into Iron Maiden, but I'm gonna throw them all under the bus here. I don't know why Iron Maiden showed up as a license for this. It's a fantastic game. It is one of my favorite games, and I'd love to have it in-house again. Oh my god. Mr. Scoot! It's a Scoot Troop raid coming in. Laser Kid, thank you so much for the follow. Scoot, thank you for bringing all 69. Yes, 69 beautiful people over. Scoot, I hope you had a great stream. You're ending a bit early tonight. And we're leveling up, y'all. We're hitting level 5. So we just got the cool new moving camera. Hi, I'm still here, sort of, at the top. Although those Scoot raids are fantastic. Scoot, thank you for bringing all of those beautiful people over here. I hope your stream was fantastic. If you're just joining us, my name is George. Typically play a decent amount of pinball. Tonight we're playing some Pokemon. Fantastic license. A very enjoyable game that just got a code update recently. We were going through the process of talking about one of the cool new features called Assists on the Game when we had a chat from that came from another raid asking questions about getting into pinball. So we're taking a step back and we're talking about pinball in general. So I'm going to switch back over here. And Scoot says, of course, it was a night raged at Sonic Advance 1 and 2. I'm glad to hear it was a night. So when you say it was a night, was it a good night or was it like you raged, like you got frustrated, I'm guessing, with Sonic Advance? Now that I'm reading it again, you didn't rage in a positive way. Like you started throwing controllers with Sonic Advance 1 and 2. That's kind of how I'm reading that. Big Red Pimp. It's both. Had fun and threw controllers. Okay, got it. So we were... oh yes, intense rage, but also was a good night. I'm glad to hear it. We got to throw some music back on here. I'm gonna turn that down just a hair. And what did we get per the newest code update from Retro? Can you explain the Pokedex hits and how they assist? Yes. In fact, if you're patient, Retro, we'll just restart the game and we'll just focus on that. We'll show how you end up getting assists from the Pokedex collect shop. And going back to Captain, I feel like it took more than a half hour to learn the quest for a machine. Oh, I think I maybe missed some context there. G Multiballer pointing out that a location will usually have time before and after when you can play practice. Yep, absolutely, and that's talking about tournaments. Kiss should be an honorable mention. Kiss is an older game and it's not a license. It's old. It's music out of things that I'm interested in listening to, but it's a very fun game for sure. So honorable mention to Kiss. Pinball, goodness. I grew up playing Addams Family Pinball at a local restaurant, but I've never dealt with actually having one. Well, thank you for joining. Oh, that is the wrong chat. Oh, you really can't see everything right now. I wish I could give you a better view. I can give you a better view. Can I? I can. Hold on. No. Captain, you're not derailing. This is fun. Like, I enjoy playing pinball, but I would rather talk and chat. I just realized I have to turn the power on in order to get power to the camera that has a fantastic view of all the pinball machines. And then I also need a drink. So hold on a second. We're gonna turn the power on, grab a drink, turn on the camera, and then come back here enjoy the music for a second. Cool. There you go. There you go. Not, I don't know, it could be a better picture for sure, but that's what we've got in-house right now, which is Pokemon, Dungeons and Dragons, X-Men, Harry Potter, and then an older game called Vector. Now, X-Men and Vector are leaving next Sunday, swapping those out for a new machine. I'm driving to Kansas and back on Sunday next week to go pick that one up. And then the rest of them, also Dungeons and Dragons is likely leaving soon. And I don't know, because that's a rental. I don't know what I'm gonna swap it out for. I'm thinking I'd like to have Turtles back for a little bit. Now, Andy says, loving my HP. How's yours holding up? Perfect. What are we reading here? There, I keep forgetting about all the different cameras. Potter is fantastic. I haven't had any issues with the game, short of like frustration with Golden Trio Multi-Ball. But, Andy, you may be aware of this. Hold on. We're gonna go back here. It's not this rule. We're working on a Marauders map version of the flowchart because for a while I lived with this flowchart. Also, going back to Captain, you were asking about favorite games. I think Harry Potter is my current favorite game. The depth on top of that, oh, you can't see this. There we go. Here's the flowchart just for one game, and this is Harry Potter. And it looks incredibly complicated. It's not that bad. Mr. Scoot says, they have a Pokemon at my local, and I have yet to play it. JDU25, thank you so much for the follow. Pinball is cheap, but expensive to own. JDU, you nailed it. They have a Pokemon at your local, and I have yet to play it. Definitely need to flip it. Mr. Scoot, you need to flip it. Honestly, though, it's okay to wait. The code is so early at this point. We're at 0.82, and there's so much not yet in the game. But it looks like it's going to be great. But if you just want to get a feel for it, I say go. Not saying don't go play it, but you're not missing a lot yet because it's so early. Now, this looks complicated with Harry Potter, and it is. But the key to reading this is you start here. You start with the Horcruxes and you work your way backwards. The goal of this game. Now, Andy, I know plays competitively. For me, I just play for progression. So my goal is to beat the Boy Who Lived. And if you follow this, you start at the Boy Who Lived. And to start the Boy Who Lived, you need to collect all Horcruxes, which is all of these. To collect each of these Horcruxes, you have to go through and do a certain thing. So in this case, you have to collect the Super Jackpot on Golden Trio Multi-Ball. For the Locket, you have to collect 10 allies. For the Diadem, you have to collect the Super Jackpot in Quidditch World Cup Multi-Ball. You have to beat Deathly Hollows to collect all 3 Deathly Hollows, which gets you Harry as a Horcrux. There's the Diary, the Ring, and Nagini. Now, we have been there 3 times to the Boy Who Lived, and I have not yet beaten the Boy Who Lived, which honestly is fantastic. I don't want to beat it that quickly. I'm really enjoying playing the game. But this is where it gets really interesting. Not only do you have all of these rules here, and the Captain, this is really going back towards you. Not only do you have all of these rules to help you understand how to get here, there's also how do you play it for competition play, which can be wildly different. But check this out. And this, Andy, I was going to you on this one. So first, actually, I'm skipping. First, if you go to Ollivander's in Diagon Alley, you can get you can play a mini mode with 5 shots on it. And those 5 shots each give you a bonus to make either Golden Trio Multi-Ball more lucrative or make it much easier to progress through it. That's number 1. Number 2 is this little hack we found out the other night, confirmed, and wow, does it make it easier. You can get spotted 2 of the shots in the Ollivander's Hurry Up. So to get spotted 2 of those shots, you need to light Diagon Alley, put the selector on Ollivander's, but then lock a ball. And then as soon as the next ball comes up, you have a skill shot on Diagon Alley that will spot you 2 of Ollivander's Hurry Up shots. Yeah, that's crazy. That's in there. I didn't know about that. That's awesome. And I started a chat last week with Eric Minier. I got a couple of pointers, but I need more specifics like this. Like, and this is when I say the Marauders map version, I want to detail all of the hidden things you don't know about this game that I know Eric put like little Easter eggs and things into it. Exactly. Yeah, Andy, that's what I'm looking for. Is that. So I started a chat with Eric. And a big one is, and it's something I keep forgetting about. I know I've missed so much chat. I'm gonna go back up in a minute. Is the potions. You can get spotted a Horcrux from potions, but how do you do that? Evidently, every potion you collect, then you now get the next level of potions afterwards. So I think that's another potential way to make progress without manually having to go through and do all of these. And I can tell you right off the bat, Golden Cup, the Cup Horcrux is the hardest out of the bunch. Golden Trio Multi-Ball, that super jackpot is very difficult. So you need at least the benefits of Ollivander's, and man, having 2 of them given to you right off the bat, that gives you 3 perks going into Golden Trio. So you only have to hit 2 shots in the Ollivander's Hurry Up in order to get the auto restart, and that's the key. That's what you want. Now, I'm gonna scroll back up. Sorry I missed so much, y'all. Captain says, I hate that I picked the most expensive shit to have for a hobby. First it was golf, then sports cards, and now pinball. Hey, Captain, hopefully you didn't get into Magic the Gathering yet, all right? It is crazy to experience in a room. I'm actually hoping to improve it for the stream. This is an HDMI audio embedder. So I'm gonna put this into the back of Harry Potter, and I'm gonna take the audio jack, split it, so that way it still goes to the speakers, but then put the other one here, then route the HDMI splitter I have going back to my computer through here, and then route the HDMI through. So it's essentially taking the audio and putting it onto the HDMI cable. So that way I can, while I'm playing Harry Potter, have the audio direct, not just the LCD. Which you get naturally now from all Spike 3s from Stern. And I know I deep dived on a lot of people who may not have a lot of experience in pinball, but the newest Rev from Stern Pinball Machines, in fact, the game that we're playing tonight, so we're playing Pokemon. This is a Spike 3 system, and Spike 3 systems give you the ability to grab HDMI, and it has audio embedded on it. So when we're playing, you'll notice that you get the sounds direct as opposed to through the microphone, although they still come through the microphone a little bit. Captain's crying at seeing the prices of any machines. Yeah, they're expensive. This is an expensive hobby. Andy pointing out, it's important to understand that you definitely don't need to know stuff at this depth to have fun in a tourney. For sure not. In fact, so it's really cool to know all of this, and that's what I dig. I really enjoy that. In tournaments, you'll see there's going to be a lot of games where there's like one thing you have to do, right? And you'll see that some people can do it really, really well. And then you'll hit a different type of game, one that I would say makes it really good for a tournament, where maybe there's 2 or 3 different strategies to playing. And if you talk to anybody who plays a lot of tournaments, they're going to have those go-to games where they think they're great in tournaments, because it's not just do this one thing. Like it's either really difficult to do, but the payoff is huge, or for a whole bunch of different reasons. But Andy is pointing out that you don't need to know all of this to play in a tournament. You just need to know enough, let's say, to put up some decent points. But here's where it gets really fun, is that once you get past that first level, like you're in a tournament, you're having fun, you're getting to know people, there's then the Laser Loses and the Andys and the Eschers and that the group of pinball players that play at a high enough level that figure out how to exploit the rules of the game. And that's where I think it starts to get really fun again. So for me, I really love the progression. I love experiencing everything someone put in the game. There's even designers that really focus on that and maybe aren't so good at the tournament style play. So someone like Dwight, who does a lot of games for Stern Pinball, fantastic about creating these moments in a game that you are going to remember, but doesn't do so well when it comes to balanced scoring or finding, like, you'll find that a lot of games, especially done by Dwight, but others as well, like it's get into a multi-ball and score a bunch of points in multi-ball. Like that's the go-to for each of those. I was just talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles earlier. That's a game where you can keep the 2x multiplier going. You just get into a multi-ball and you just keep scoring super jackpots, Mondo jackpots, and the triple whatever pizza jackpots. You just keep doing that over and you keep your 2x running for as long as possible. You can put up big points. It's not a big reason to keep playing the modes. That said, if you need points later on in the game, there's still opportunities there. I'm oversimplifying in order to make the point, but there's a lot of different ways to play pinball, and there's also a lot of different ways to enjoy it. And I hope I did a good job of describing that. Still catching up on chat. Retro says, don't buy one yet. Look into renting one if you want one at home. Awesome suggestion. So I have games I own and I rotate out rentals rather frequently. Tenacious, but then I looked at cost and maintenance. The maintenance on newer machines typically isn't bad if you stick with, let's say, Stern as your manufacturer. Not saying, of course, Stern doesn't have problems. I had a Rush LE that sat for 12 weeks waiting for a failed part to come back in, and that was an awful feeling, despite the fact that I think Rush maybe it's in my top 5 for favorite pinball machines. And once again, there's another fantastic developer. You've got Ray Day, who created, I would say, arguably one of the best software experiences in code, in a game that was tied to the band Rush. Tenacious, let's see here, coming back up, and maintenance. I wonder if it's even possible financially or viable in a small town. The answer sadly is no. Yeah, depending on the size, you do either need to build a community, right? And it doesn't just have to be pinball. Often you'll see, like a bar, pinball, arcade games, and maybe something really cool that oh my god, Los introduced me to it at like Expo 4 years ago. It's the 5v5 game. I can't think of it right now. It's Queen Bee, Killer Bee. There we go. Killer Queen Bee or Killer Bee. Something like that builds its own community in a space, and people will drive from other areas in order to be a part of that. But yeah, it's easier when you have 200,000 or more people in your city. Elegos, by the way, welcome. Mike and Jerry. Oh, what's the song? It is... It's complicated, Mikey. Snacks After Midnight. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm the Sack After Midnight. 6-7. That's appreciated. We are listening to dynamically generated music based on stations for a product that's still in testing right now. So yeah, we're still working on this. In fact, what station are we listening to? We're listening to, it was at one point acapella dubstep. Yeah. It's a lot of 6-7s. Sorry, 6-7. Gotta do that. Now, That was a lot. Or, wait, if you want a free machine, try playing at some of the bigger tourneys. Sometimes they give away a game as a prize. There's usually a lot of people at those tourneys, by the way, but absolutely possible. In Chicago at Expo, they give away a Stern pinball machine. There are quite a few tourneys where they do that. Flipper, over 92. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome. Does anyone know of companies that finance machines? I'm sure they're out there, and you can always do a credit card, I guess, if you wanted to, but that's usually not a good idea. I would suggest renting first, A. B, there's a whole used market. So if we're going back here, we've got Pinside. Check this out. So Pinside also happens to be what kind of determines the current pricing of a pinball machine. So here's Marketplace, and for whatever reason, I am not signed in. Here we go. So these are the games that all just went on sale 13 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. There's a lot. And then I'm in northern Colorado. So here's the games by me, within 500 miles of me that just went up for sale. Looks like a Rush LE just went up for sale. Toy Story 4, there's an Indiana Jones, fantastic game. I love Indiana Jones. Man, there's a 30th anniversary edition of Jurassic Park for $10.69. That's actually a really good price for the 30th. Beetlejuice just got sold. There's a Stranger Things LE that's a little high on the price. Somebody put up a Deadpool LE recently. We got Game of Thrones, a Willy Wonka, some older games. Man, a Star Wars Episode 1. I love Ghostbusters. I would love to have one again. I feel like you need a 6 or a 7 pin collection in order to have something as brutal as Ghostbusters in it. Because man, that game can piss me off, and then I never want to play it again. But really, I just don't want to play it for a month or two. There's a lot of games for sale locally over here. But, oh, and the reason I bring this up, Andy, it was the first game I bought too. It was, I got a premium new in box as my very first game purchase. Number 2 was Star Wars Premium. And then I think number 3 was Batman 66. But you're going to see, Captain, that a lot of these go for less than MSRP. Here's a Whirlwind for $4,500. WrestleMania, probably stay away from that one. $3,650. Yeah. Andy, similarly, it's such a great game, but I do prefer the Pro to anything else at this point. Man, somebody threw a John Wick LE up at 7K recently. And that's hard to pass up at 7K. Best deal I can find is a Star Wars digital for $500 on Marketplace. Marketplace is another good place to go. But there we go. Hopefully, yeah, Retro asking some good questions there. What's your buying budget? That's a really good start. Yeah, Coco pointing out that a John Wick for 7K LE is criminal. I have heard that the code got so much better on that. I haven't had a chance to play it. I actually have the opportunity to swap D&D out for a John Wick. I may do that now that the code's hit 1.0, if it's available. But let's go play some pinball. I'm gonna turn that music back up a hair. I'm also going to refresh here because the stations kind of got messed up. We found a bug. So Flipper says, you just bought an EM for $100. That was a simple fix. I'm doing touch-up painting on the playfield. Flipper, congrats. That's awesome to hear. I love hearing about those low buys, and it wasn't a big deal. Where were we going? We were going to Acapella. And you can kind of hear the Pokemon music. There we go.
Neon scratches on my skin, cheap confetti, quiet as sins. We count the nights like light a flame, calling names.
Oh, nice. Dealer's choice. That's well done. Wolfman. Welcome. Is this a good game? Why do I have 283 right now? No, we're restarting. Oh, Stars. Sorry, I think I missed what you said. Yo, man, you finally got 1.7 bill and hit Battle for Hogwarts yesterday. Congratulations, Stars. Well done. You've been playing Pokemon Pokepia, and it's ruining our lives. You know, I was looking at it earlier today on Nintendo's website on the Switch 2. I was looking at it. I'm like, maybe I should. I just don't want to get invested in another game. I'm kind of stuck on Vampire Crawlers right now. I've invested way too much time into that game because it's like turn-based, so I can just stop playing at any point and then come back and play it later. It works really well for developing this little music side project because I can work on that for 30 minutes and then jump over and wait for code to get generated. It's better than it has any right to be. Also, stripping a doctor dude, that was pretty rough. Ooh, Flipper, that's... Like, I'm good to jump in and take care of occasional issues, but man, I have no want to really work on pinball machines. All right, somebody wanted to know how the new assist works. So here, I'm gonna show you. So there's this shot right here, which is a 3-ball captive ball system. It's the Pokedex scan. So we're gonna hit the hell out of that, and notice up on the LCD in the top right, we got a 1 that just popped up. That means that I now have 1 assist. You can get them pretty cheap, and you got them from a collector buddy. Yep, totally makes sense. Like the ones that are just too much work, grab them cheap, and then you put the effort in to fix them up. And at the end, you've got yourself a great refurbished game. It makes a lot of sense. I'm also resetting. That was awful. I was trying to point out in the upper right and just let the ball drain. Yeah, I'm excited for the Pokédex to be in here as well. Also, did you guys see that there was a mod added recently here that actually is a physical Pokédex it puts in the upper left corner?
A typical toy entrance.
Time to discover what fate holds in store for our trainer and Pokemon as the journey begins.
Super skill shot.
All right, there's one. We go that way. Wow, okay, we can just... We're not going to get a good ball 1 on this, is what it's saying. Sound of a Tone. Welcome. Hi, George. I'm coming to Denver in August. What are some must-sees? I think we share some similar interests. Only thing on the schedule at the moment is a baseball game at Coors and a concert at Red Rocks. Well, you're going to Coors and Red Rocks. Those are huge. You should definitely check out Meow Wolf while you're here. And then there's lots of breweries that you can go to. Like, a lot of breweries while you're out here. Let's see, Captain says, I heard the mod just cycles pictures and doesn't sync with the machine. Yes. Captain, that's how I understand it, and I can't imagine it will sync with the machine.
Super skill shot.
Almost got
Pokemon
it.
discovered. Shoot Pokedex to scan Pokemon.
Man.
5, 4. Pair
Double prizes, baby!
Hit
Got it.
purple shots to light the Pokeball. Burrows under the ground to gnaw on tree roots. The mushrooms on its back absorb most of the nutrition. Shoot the Pokeball to catch the Pokemon.
Got it. Okay, so we collected our first Pokemon here. Hey, Captain. Yeah. I'm glad. I'm always happy when someone recognizes
Scoop
the
to start
difference.
a rival battle.
Which is a fantastic cartoon, if you're unfamiliar, that I Only Seek Eurydice got me into a while ago, and my daughter and I have since watched all of the episodes multiple times.
in the night. Echo is a cassette rewinding slow. Every cruise place I used to know. Jaw clenched head against the neon rain. Keep singing.
All right, hit A shot, George. Wow, or just drain everything. That's great. Meow Wolf is fantastic. It is a very cool experience.
Destiny has arranged more meetings for our wandering trainer on this quest.
All right, so we're gonna try for that left ramp again. Got it that time. We're gonna start a mode.
Time for a Squirtle
Yeah, I'll take that freebie. That's fine. Cool. What are we gonna go for? Let's backhand that sucker. Man, I am just slightly early on all my shots right now. Let's slow it down. There we go. Good, and now we can end the mode there. Up and around. Let's see if we can hit that twice and a third time.
Just in time for the next adventure.
Balloon can be your rock.
I hope you come prepared.
Ditto, the transform Pokemon.
So I was trying to start that mode. Oh no, wait, I gotta go for the capture. There we go, there's one. We're gonna go the right ramp. Oh no, we're not. Nope. Damn it. Oh yeah, Meow Wolf is such a cool experience. I think there's only 4 of them right now. There's one in Texas, Santa Fe, somewhere in Texas, maybe Dallas-ish, Austin. I think it's in Austin. Las Vegas, Santa Fe, and Denver. There's one going somewhere in Texas. All 3 right now.
Super skill shot.
All right, we're ready, I think, for our battle, and I think we have all 3 assists. So let's do it. We got our extra ball. We also got a mystery. That thing was all
Welcome
lit
to
up.
the forest, where Beedrill, Buzz, and Leafeon lurk.
We got our extra ball.
Extra ball.
Captain, on nudging, you should
Out
nudge.
that glass attack.
And it's fine. It takes a while to get comfortable. Nudging, it's a whole skill set. So it's perfectly fine that you don't yet, but it's definitely a yet.
Once again, they rise. This one's down to the wire. It's about
That.
to get hot in here.
2, 3. Are you kidding me? Oh, and I had the ball save. I didn't know about the ball save.
Teamwork makes the dream.
Man, we almost won that, but we got an extra ball. So now we're out of the green area and we're into the blue area. So I think it's like forest and water. All right.
Charmander's story begins.
All right, what was that? So, got it. Looking at Meow Wolf, deep cut. Thank you. Oh yeah, Meow Wolf looks sick. Do the modes block the ability to evolve different evolutions while in progress? I don't think the evolutions are in the game yet. Sound of its own. You could check out Arcade 1-Up Bar. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you, Flipper. There's Arcade. There's 1-Up, 2-Up, 3-Up, and 4-Up. And if you're gonna be at Cores, 1-Up is right next to Cores. It's a short walk away. Missed that one too. That's cool. I gotta go thumbs down for this.
close your eyes, remember. Static breath and midnight stains.
Oh my god, it's 12:30. It got late. We're switching to sea shanty rhythm. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Arcade 1-Up is different. Good point. Good point.
The realm of Pokemon is wide and vast.
There's one. Yeah, so, you know, we'll call this our last game of the night. Good ball save. Good ball save game. I like where your head's at.
Pokemon discovered. Shoot Pokedex to scan Pokemon.
Captain's headed to bed. Thank you so much for hanging with us tonight.
What are you doing?
The realm of Pokemon is wide and vast.
All right.
Hit the town targets to light the outlane ball save.
Let's try this again. Oh, we've already discovered a Pokemon.
Purple shots to light the Pokeball.
So I'm gonna do that.
Pokeball to catch the Pokemon.
And then go ahead and trap up. So we used the assist that we got for hitting the captive ball to make that first shot for us. And now we could go directly into a battle, but I'm not going.
Town scoop to start a rival battle.
Sure. Hey, Buttons, welcome. It's been a while. All right, what are we doing now? Man, we're just having a hard time getting the game started. Oh, get up there. So we could work on that mode. That works. Or we can just drain out. I said this is our last game, but if this is going to be a 5-minute game, we're not doing that. Mad Mungo coming in from Scotland. Mad Mungo, welcome to the stream. How is Scotland treating you? What is it? It's got to be like 8 or 9 in the morning.
Now and this balloon can be your ride.
Sure. Whatever, I guess we're going into the battle.
Where 3 limbs slap, wild Pokemon roam, and champions are made. Nobody's backing down.
There we go. 7:30. Long night. Sorry to hear that you had a long night.
Time's running out, folks.
Shoot the town scoop to collect a mystery award.
Nice, clean move.
Get up there. Get up there. Thank you. Good. Oh, come on. Get over there. Got it. Awesome. So we beat the green area. We didn't have any of our assists on that, but, you know, whatever. Flip. It's 2:30 a.m. in Michigan. Flipper, I'm sorry it's so late. I really appreciate you hanging out with us, though. What are we doing? We're gonna go. Oh no. There. We're gonna go for the Pikachu for the multi-ball, and what I want to do is start
Pikachu
building
versus
up
Raichu.
more of the assist shots. the double ramp. That was pretty good.
Double super jackpot!
All scoring is double.
Jackpot!
We really should be focusing on getting our Adaball right now. There we go, we got it.
Jackpot! Super jackpot!
Super, or it was just a jackpot, it wasn't a super. All right, we're good, we're good. So now we got to get one of these balls off of this flipper and try and get it over to the other. And that'll do it. Or not. Let's just put it right back there. Let's. I didn't believe you could do that, George. Let's try it again. There we go. And where do we want to send this? So first one there. I'm gonna try for the. What was that? I'm gonna try for the right orbit. Darn it.
Jackpot!
All right, cool. We've sort of got control. There we go. Nice little cradle separation there. We're ready to keep going. What are we at? 107 million. 4 more jackpots to like super. This isn't at this point helping me with anything except maybe some more of those. We got 2. Did you see it?
Jackpot!
There it is. No! Crap. Buttons, thank you. I mean, I try to go smooth. Sometimes it doesn't work. We've got a mode now available to us on the right. That's kind of what I want to do. Or we can grab a mystery. That's not good.
Pokemon discovered.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and grab that guy.
Minun, the cheering Pokemon. Exposure to electricity from Minun and Plessel promotes blood circulation and relaxes muscles.
I'm gonna go for this right ramp. You know what? Screw it. Right ramp. Got it. All right, so we collected, I want to say that's our second Pokemon we've collected. Maybe third. Minion. Not gonna count. All right, we're gonna try for this. Any shot here would be great. I'll take anything at this point. There we go.
Finding charming.
Cool, now we're in the far right mode. That one is Charmander, or whatever little Charmander is called. The little dragon.
Night glass on the brain. Lanterns hang like bones. We breathe salt and lime. And steer the rugged stone.
Cool. Trying for that right orbit again. There we go.
Hold the rope, hold fast.
Got that left orbit. Well, that was totally intentional. Obviously intentional.
Salt and ruin, pull me under.
God, I love this song. Oh! I thought that had it. Oh, that was it. Damn it. All right, one more.
Match.
We got this. We got this. One more.
Our trainer's adventure
Gotta have at
through
least
the
one
world
good
of Pokemon takes its first step.
That's game. That's not how we start when I say a good game. Let's not drain on that first ball right away.
Ghost light on the keel.
Voices from the deep.
Promise to steal.
Promises to keep.
Till the tide
Yeah.
allows.
It's amazing. This left flipper fades so quickly.
Salt and ruin, pull me under.
Salt and ruin.
There's two on that shot.
Pokemon discovered.
We've
Shoot
discovered
Pokédex
a
to scan
Pokemon. Let us
Hoppip, the
grab that
cottonweed
Pokemon, shall we? We're going to
Hit
use
purple
our
shot
first
to light the
assist.
Pokeball.
And then we'll go ahead and capture. Pokemon captured. Done. We are now ready to battle in the forest region because we've captured one Pokemon. But we're not going to do it.
Shoot the town scoop to start a rival battle.
Not yet. I don't know why we got a ball save just then, but I'm... Oh! After a capture, you now get a ball save for a little bit. It's actually pretty cool.
Salt and ruin.
All right, started our mode. That double was absolutely worth it. Mystery, 2 Pokeballs. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go left orbit. This is good. We do want pop bumper hits.
One last lantern drops, then gone.
To get us our pop bumper hits end us getting to a discover a little bit faster.
The Squirtle Squad has saved the day.
Hey,
Just
Buttons,
in
I'm
time
also
for
glad you got the
next
opportunity
adventure.
to stop in and say hi. Try not to be a stranger. Yeah, don't be a stranger. Splud, we are listening to... We're listening to an app I've been working on. Flipper loved this show as a kid. That early Pokemania was an absolute blast. Specifically, this is what is it? A sea shanty rhythm dubstep mix.
Pokemon discovered.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab this Pokemon that we just discovered.
Parasect, the mushroom Pokemon. The bug host is drained of energy by the mushroom on its back.
Left,
The
right,
mushroom appears to do all the thinking.
done. All right, that is number 2, number 3. I don't know. I feel like that was that. Like that was 3, but I don't even remember anymore. Once again, I don't know how many assists I'm at right now either. I want a lot, but maybe we should just go ahead and get into the battle. Let's do it.
Welcome to
All right, I have at least
forest.
1 assist.
Oddish rolls right into action. Toxic twist.
Ah, I got that.
Great burst from the little leaf star.
Why can I not find that shot? Whatever, I'll take that.
Heavy hit. It all comes down to this, folks.
Now we're gonna use this, 2, 3. Okay, so I did have 3, and done. Whoa. We have defeated whatever the nice level 1 guy was.
Pokemon history books.
Time gulls in teeth of gale. Dark shadows feed on every sail.
I suddenly cannot find the right ramp. We gotta hit this.
Shoot the town scoop to collect the extra
Whatever.
ball.
Thank you. Wow, that was way too hard. That should not have been that hard.
Extra ball.
All right, we got the add-a-ball that we were looking for. There's a double super jackpot.
Hit the town targets to light the outlane ball save.
Jackpot! Super jackpot!
Oh, I moved it off. That wasn't fun.
Raichu is down.
Shoot again.
All right, we've got two modes left, the left and the right. We're on ball 1 still because we got an extra ball there. We didn't want that ball. I want a different ball.
Let's see if you impress.
Pokemon discovered.
Got it.
Bulbasaur's story.
Good enough. Oh. And then we drain right out of
has
it.
arranged more
Okay.
meetings for our wandering trainer on this quest.
Going back, Spludgranks, your question about what are we listening to, I'll have a link for you at some point. I'm loving the sea shanty dubstep mix, though.
Night glass.
Super secret skill shot. Pokemon discovered.
All right, we have a Pokemon that is ready to be discovered.
Salt on my lips, a taste for danger. Salt and bone.
What do we want?
Sharper than a stranger.
Double prizes, baby!
Got our names across
Horsey,
go.
the dragon Pokemon.
Kissing the horizon, courting the trap.
Got it.
We sail away. We chase the tide, we choose the doom.
Where are we going? We're gonna go left orbit.
We love the sea, we bloom
And we got our capture. Okay, so we captured, I want to say that's Pokemon number 4.
Pokemon caught.
But we're not yet ready to battle, so maybe that's 3. I don't know.
We chase the tide, we choose the doom.
Replay.
So now we need to hit this right orbit a few times. There's 1. Mystery.
Lanterns bob like
Get up there.
Even Hall.
It didn't get up there.
Promises went to the breeze.
I gotta remember, I am so bad about the ball saves on this. Well, there goes everything. We're now on ball.
The keel remembers where we've been.
Super skill shot.
Now and this balloon could be your ride.
We choose
Run.
the doom.
Hide. There's no escape.
We love the sea, we bloom and bloom. Bloom and bloom. Raise the glass, let the thunder boom. Thunder boom. We
just give me something, game.
Choose the doom, choose the doom. Go slide on the prow and in
Right orbit. Thank you. One more shot on the right orbit to start that boat, but now we're on ball 3. I actually got the ball save that time.
Love is a lantern that will burn and fall. We hear the hull, remember.
Got it. So last mode started.
Charmander's story begins.
Cool. And we're gonna go that one. So is that gonna give it to me? Nope. Crap, we need to hit 2 more shots, maybe just 1.
We chase the tide, choose the doom, choose the doom.
Darn it.
We love the sea, we bloom and bloom.
Right orbit. Got it.
We chase the tide, we
Oh, or just drain out completely. Well, we don't get to see the mini wizard again.
And so the journey continues.
That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. That was a lot of great chat too. Thank you so much. That was some fantastic, great love from a couple of different places. Some really engaging chat with lots of good questions about how to get started or how to play. There we go. That camera was slightly off a little bit. I didn't like that. I want my cameras to be the way they're supposed to be. Well.
slow.
I have a kid that has to be at school in 7 hours and 11 minutes from now. So I'm going to call it Go Hit the Sack. You guys have a fantastic night. Let's go send this raid love off someplace else. Thank you again for, like I said, the great conversation and the enjoyable Sunday night shenanigans. I'll be back on.
Map in my hand, wind takes the law.
There we go. Let's try that again. I'll be back on my normal streaming schedules Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So hoping to be on Monday and Tuesday this week. I think I have a work thing going on Thursday, so that one may not happen. But we'll be back online, probably streaming one more night of Pokemon. That was a lot of fun. And then we might switch back over to actually X-Men one last time before X-Men leaves the room this Sunday, the Panic Room. All right, y'all. Let's go find someone to raid. Thanks.